Greetings, everyone. I'm Krista Melville. I am a chaplain, spiritual advisor, and master coach. I'm also a retired nurse and a birth and postpartum doula. I have been blessed to be a servant in the Virgin Islands communities for many years, in both the public and private sector. I am mostly proud to say that I am a native Virgin Islander. I was raised in the foster care system of United States Virgin Islands on the island of St. Croix. I was blessed to have been placed in a wonderful home with a wonderful, loving, caring, and a very strong woman. Why do this now? I am pleased to launch VI Collaborative TV in the same month that we're celebrating 100 years as U.S. Virgin Islanders. It's time. I'm here to answer the call. It's actually been a long time coming. You see, in 2003, I left my native home of St. Croix to venture on a journey unknown, but not without a purpose. Prior to moving to the U.S. mainland as a travel nurse, I met with several leaders in the community and clergymen to come up with a plan so that we can better take care of our elderly. I wanted to erect a facility where the elderly will have state-of-the-art equipment and staff to truly care for them as they age, to offer them different alternatives for health care as they age. Well, this was a huge task, as you can imagine. There's so many red tapes and there's so many things and moving parts that needed to be done. So I decided to get educated. I decided to learn more about what the world has to offer. I was able to go back to school and I was able to work as a nurse to also take care of my family. As a single mother, it was my number one priority to provide for my children and offer them opportunities for education and to simply find out what their purpose was in life. Well, I was able to do that. It wasn't an easy task, but with God's help, I was able to be successful at it. And that is my greatest accomplishment. But I still wanted to give back. I wanted to give back to the community that bred me and that basically took care of me. I was the ward of the court. I don't take that lightly. Taxpayers' money was taking care of me. I was able to locate my natural parents and, make amends and heal. It took a few years to do that. I had to get right on the inside. We oftentimes want to give back. We want to do the world so much. We want to do so much good in the world. But the greatest thing that we can do is be good to ourselves and become a better person. I was able to get on that path by the grace of God. I'm still on that path. There's so much more work to be done. But I feel whole. I'm content. And I know what my calling is. And my calling, aside from being a child of God, to spread His message to the world of truth and hope and love, my calling is to give back to the community that bred me. And over the next week, I'll be uploading videos on various topics that I feel that are important as a people. I feel that these topics will help us to come closer to God and also help us to have a better sense of what it means to be a servant, what it means to be a community. We need that more than ever. I'm not here to persuade anyone to choose a particular faith. This is not what this is about. This is about us becoming a better community. It's about us rebuilding. There's so many things happening right now in the community, so many changes. People are scared. People are losing hope. People are angry. People want answers. But what we have to understand is when so much has been done to move us from where we were, we have to take the steps. And sometimes we may not like them. We have to take steps so that we can reclaim who we are. We have to purge. We have to admit we're wrong. We have to expose the ills of our community. Sometimes we have to pay a price. So don't lose hope. Over the next week, as I mentioned, I will be uploading videos, really teaching, mentoring, exhorting. I'll be talking about care of the elderly. I started there because if we don't learn and appreciate how to take care of the elders of our community and show them the respect that they deserve, our lives won't be good. And that of our children. It starts there. I will be addressing parenting. I will be speaking to the parents in the community and really giving my own personal testimony and how I was to successfully raise 4 children and have them be loving, grateful, and appreciative of who they are, where they came from, and what their purpose is in life. It was no easy feat, so I'll be sharing different things that happened to me along the way, and I may even invite them on to speak to you themselves. I will also be addressing healthcare. As a member of the healthcare team, I'll be talking about ways that we can get better in our minds, body, and our spirit. I'll share with you my own health journey, things that have happened to me. I'll talk about weight loss. I will talk about stress, managing stress, and really prioritizing healthcare, really making it a priority. Because, if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we serve? How can we serve one another? I will also be talking about ways that we can bounce back from this economic downturn. There are ways, there are answers, and I will be speaking on those topics. I will also talk about or address career options and going back to school. We know we have such a massive student loan debt in this country, but I will also talk about ways how we can avoid that and also find ways to pay the debt down. And lastly, I want to talk about leaving a legacy behind. What it means to leave a legacy behind. It is so important. And I feel that we've lost sight of that. And that's why we have so much chaos. The crime rate is high because if a person does not respect themselves, they don't fear God, they don't have respect for authority, hence the crime rate will go up. So I will be addressing these. I will also be sharing personal testimonies on certain Virgin Islanders that have impacted my life. Some of them you will know, and some of them you'll get to know. Some have passed, some are still alive, and I just wanted to celebrate the leaders in our community, those past, present, that have really impacted our lives. So these are some of the things we'll be talking about, and after the week-long video teaching series, I'll still be talking about many topics that are important to us. I'm also on social media via Collaborative, and I've been in a few Facebook groups. I've heard your concerns, your fears, your anguish, and they're all valid. The goal is not to one-up another person or condemn another. We should learn to hear each other out. So these are the things that I want to do. So this is part of my way of giving back. So I hope that you will join me on this journey. I hope that you would share your comments, ones that can help, not condemn, not to criticize in a negative way. Constructive criticism is welcome, but I really want us to discuss issues. I'll also be talking about personal things that affects every family. Things that there's too many secrets, guys. There's too many things that are hovering over us as a community, and we need to expose them. We need to get rid of the secrets. We need proper pain management, and one of the ways to do that is speaking the truth. So I hope you join me on this journey. Please like our page, The V.I Collaborative. Share it with your friends, your family, and I hope to see you during the week. Please share your comments. I welcome any like I said, suggestions, things you would like me to talk about. I didn't go to school for anything, so I want to share what I've learned with you. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.